What's up, guys? Okay, so Attack on Titan chapter 90 is out, and this was pretty much just a dialogue heavy chapter. I mean, all Attack on Titan chapters are pretty much dialogue heavy, but this one was just really dialogue heavy. Like, there was no action whatsoever. It felt like it was just a final epilogue to like the sixth one we've gotten so far for this whole Take Back Wall Maria arc, which by the end of it, it finally felt like we are finally done. We are finally moving on to the next arc because we got a 1 year time skip. And by the way, I was really disappointed with this time skip. I mean, when you do a time skip in a manga, you gotta redesign the characters. You gotta redesign the main characters. And in this one, we only got 3 redesigns. We got Hanji, who just got an eye patch. That's about it for her character. We got Sasha, who cut her hair a little bit shorter. And we got Eren, who grew out his hair. And he was the only one who wasn't immediately recognizable. But yeah, this chapter picks up basically where 89 left off. They're still at that speech or that meeting where they're discussing what happened in Wall Maria. And if you read that chapter, you remember that Eren realized that in order for him to control the power of like being able to control all the Titans, he had to eat someone with royal blood. And since the only person he knows with royal blood, or any of them know with royal blood left on the island, is Historia, he's kept quiet about that because he doesn't want them to say, "Oh, well then we had to kill Historia so you can get her blood, so you can gain control of the power, so we can win this war." He knows that's where everyone's going to think, and that's exactly what they're going to try to do. And he's like, "Nah, fuck that. I'll find another way to win. I'm not going to sacrifice one of my friends," which is what I like about Eren. Even though he's just like, "Oh, fuck this, I want to beat the enemy no matter what," he doesn't want to sacrifice people in order to do it. He doesn't want to sacrifice people important to him in order to gain power or in order to gain the upper hand on his enemy, which is main character 101. And at first, I didn't think this character had that in him. When they first introduced Eren and he was like, "Oh, fuck Titans, I'll do whatever it takes, even if I have to kill myself in order to beat them," I figured by now he'd be sacrificing people left and right. But I'm proud that, he has a character development not to do that. He protects what's important to him, protects the people that are important to him, and I'm digging that. Okay, so I just had this crazy theory. We've been seeing a lot of the Titan that ate Eren's mom, like finding out that she was Grisha's first wife and that she has royal blood. What if this was all just foreshadowing the fact that Eren, in order to gain full control of his powers to control other Titans, is going to eat her in order to gain that power instead of Historia? Because he won't sacrifice Historia, but he's already sworn vengeance on her. Now, he probably has mixed feelings knowing that it's his dad's first wife, and especially since he has his dad's memories now. But I'm guessing that she'll either regain her consciousness and decide to do it willingly, or they'll fight her, kill her, and then Eren uses his powers or eats her in order to gain her power. Then we go to a medal ceremony with the main crew and all the rest of the surviving members of the Survey Corps. They're getting like awarded for taking back Wall Maria. And we see that girl Hitch, who was like friends with that black-haired guy Marlowe, who joined the main cast but ended up dying with Erwin when they were trying to take down the Ape Titan. She comes up to them and she's like, trying to get closure because her and Marlowe were close. They like had feelings for each other or whatever. And everyone's trying to give her the closure. They're like, "Oh yeah, Marlowe's a brave guy. He definitely deserved better than this. He didn't fear. He wasn't afraid. He went in there headstrong. He inspired everyone." Which he did. He did inspire everyone. I had to go back and reread that chapter, but he did inspire people to keep moving forward. And then that fucker who tried to convince everyone to give Erwin the serum instead of Armin, he had to come and ruin it and just say, yeah, he was brave. He inspired people. But I bet you in his last moments he was regretting being there. And then she walks away all sad, and everyone's like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And he just goes on this whole speech like, "Fuck you guys. Don't lie to people. You guys fucked everything up. Because of you guys, Erwin's dead. He's gone for good. We had the one chance to bring him back and save him and probably win this war by having him lead us as a new Titan. And you gave it to your friend because you're fucking emotional. Fuck you guys." And he wasn't wrong. He kinda isn't wrong because the rest of the characters don't know that Erwin's basically been training Armin to be his replacement. It's pretty clear ever since the first time they interacted with each other or went on a mission with each other that Erwin was trying to train Armin into being like his replacement, which is why he had him take leadership roles, like why he had him come up with strategies. That was the plan. That's obvious to me as a reader, but to the characters, they're like, "No, Erwin was our leader. He's the one who came up with those plans. He was like the one guiding us to victory, and now he's gone and we're screwed." So that's basically what everyone's feeling right now. And Armin starts to feel it too. He's like, he's right. You guys should have saved Erwin. But Eren tells him, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know where we're going to go from here. We don't know if we're going to win. We don't know if we're better off with you or with Erwin. We just have to keep pushing forward and we'll get to where we go. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. We'll find that out when we get there. Anyway, after that, that's when they go through the whole ceremony. And then when they're having the ceremony, there's a moment where after Historia puts the medal on Eren, he kisses her hand, and then he has a flashback, like a memory of what happened when his dad met up with the royal family, her original family. Apparently, his dad didn't just go out and attack them like we originally thought he did, like we saw in the flashback. No, he actually went there and asked them to save everyone. He went there and asked them to actually help out, and apparently they said no. So he just like, fuck it, alright, I'm just gonna kill you then. Which at first I felt sorry for all the members of Historia's family who died, but now I'm like, fuck you guys. You had a chance to help. You could have survived. You had every opportunity. You didn't take it, so fuck you guys. But after that, we finally get the 1 year time skip where we see, you know, how they retake Wall Maria. And then we see them all heading out past Wall Maria. They go exploring and they run into a Titan. There's just like one Titan because when Wall Maria was taken down, pretty much all the Titans on the island were there. So there's really no one left to threaten them, so they can just roam around the island however the fuck they want. They run into one Titan who was just like, his body was just too misformed for him to actually walk, so he had to crawl his way to the wall. He had been crawling for God knows how long, and he wasn't even close to the wall yet. So they kill him, at least I assume they kill him, they don't even show it. And then they get to the wall where Grisha was in his memory, where people were just getting kicked off the wall and turned into Titans. They go past that, and they finally get to the ocean. And everyone's just sitting there having fun, just, you know, drinking the water, playing around in it. And Armin's like, you know what, Eren, you're right. If we just have hope, we'll keep moving forward. You saw, like, I believe that the ocean was out here. We found it. Now I have the hope to continue on with this war. And Eren's like, yeah, I'm not sure if I do. I'm not sure if we're going to win this. I mean, we thought getting out the wall would lead to freedom, but all that leads to is people trying to kill us. If we kill them, who's to say there's not more people there? Which is a fair argument, but come on, Eren. Everyone's having fun. Just stop being a little aggro bitch for a second. And yeah, that's pretty much all that happened in the chapter. It was pretty much nothing but dialogue, no action whatsoever. Which is weird to say about an action manga, but that's pretty much the norm for Attack on Titan, just mostly dialogue. Like, if you go back and read all the other chapters, it's mainly dialogue with action just sprinkled out there in a few chapters. Which normally for an action manga would mean the death of it, but for Attack on Titan, it seems to have that sweet spot where everyone's invested enough to keep reading, even though there's not much action in it, and when the action does show up, it's always extremely well done. But yeah, it's pretty much all that happens in the chapter. I'm actually hyped to see what happens next month's chapter. You know, we're finally starting new arcs. I have no idea what this arc's going to be about, so I can't wait to see what's going on in it. Are we going to see the Ape Titan come back? Are we going to see the Armor Titan come back? They say Ymir's dead, but I'm still having a feeling that she's going to come back. I'm hoping she does in the next arc. But I don't know. We'll see. But that's it for the chapter review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Comment down below with your thoughts on the chapter, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.